guys and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be talking about I think five, maybe a little bit more than five, I am not really sure, I did not count, but I'm going to be talking to you about clams claims that beauty brands make to basically fool us, fool you, fool me, and basically sell their product, to market our products. They basically a lot of times just target our insecurities or just do not so good things and try to like sell their products, market their products, and just steal all our money, basically in a very ethical way. So yeah, that is what I'm going to be talking to you guys about. If you are new to my channel, make sure that you subscribe. If you haven't subscribed already, click on the bell which is next to the subscribe button, because that way you'll get know every single time I post a new video. But with that up there, let's talk and let's discuss some things that beauty brands, companies do to basically fool us. So let's get started. The first one, and probably the most common one, is making false claims. Claims like fairness, claims like reducing the size of your pores, claims like making your skin smooth, and what else? What else? Those are basically all of the ones that I can think of at this point. But yeah, beauty brands make all of these claims to basically sell the product to us, and it's just false marketing. They're basically lying to you, they are blatantly lying to you. And I feel like because there is not much knowledge in India right now, especially when it comes to skincare ingredients, it's easier for brands to do that. Like if a product does not have glycolic acid or lactic acid or mandelic acid, it cannot smooth your skin. No product can basically reduce the size of your pores. It can clear your pores and make the appearance smaller, but things like rose water or any toner for that matter that maybe does not have salicylic acid in it cannot make the appearance of your pores smaller. Fairness is probably one of, oh my god, do I even really want to get into it? Honestly, I don't want to get into how brands claim things about fairness. That's just a soft spot. Honestly, it's like I just don't want to get into it. I just don't want to get into it. But please, please, please don't let brands make fake claims and lie to you and steal your money from you. Do not let them do that. Moving on, next is repackaging products and rebranding products. Products that are already there in their skincare line, they will basically put the exact same product in a different line, same same product, just changing the packaging or maybe changing the name of the product, and then having two different products in the in their lineup, basically in their range, which contains the exact same thing but it has different packaging. And they're basically marketing it to you with different names. I don't want to like share the names of the brands, but if you know the brand that I'm talking about, you know brands that do this, and don't let them do it anymore. Do not let them do it. Obviously, I feel like more and more like influencers sometimes do talk about it if it's like a new launch or something like that, and they compare existing new, like they compare newer launches to like existing products and stuff. So I feel like that is definitely helpful. And other times I feel like go to like maybe check the ingredients. Even sometimes they think that we're stupid and we won't read the ingredients ever, but read the ingredients. Or maybe if it's a makeup product, read the description of the product. Go check out the shades. If it's the same, if there is not much that's changed, think about it. Do you really need to buy it? No, you don't. Do not let them fool you. Do not let them fool you. Moving on, next is limited edition. I feel like this is not as it's not that prevalent in India. It is more prevalent abroad. But I feel like there are now, like there are slowly more and more companies that are coming out with like limited edition. Maybe like collaborations with influencers, or limited edition packaging, stuff like that. First of all, I don't like the whole limited edition marketing. It's basically trying to tell you that you need to buy this right now, because if you don't buy it, it's gonna sell out and you're never gonna be able to like get your hands on it anymore. And the other thing that I genuinely don't like about limited edition is that what if I fall in love with it, but what if I'm not able to ever buy it like ever again? You know what I mean? Like there are so many products. Like there is this Lakme lipstick that was in collaboration with Masaba. It was a lip crayon. If you guys have been following me for a long time, you know how much I love caramel toffee, and you know how sad I am that you cannot get your hands on it anymore, because it's pretty much sold out. Like it was a collaboration that happened a long time back, and I'm so sad that you can't get your hands on it anymore. Um, so yeah, that's the thing about limited edition. The reason I don't buy it is because A, if I don't like it, then it's like a waste of money. But B, if I like it, I can never ever get it ever again. And yeah, I just don't like limited edition. I don't like it. Do not like it. Moving on next. Charging prices which are just exorbitant for products that do not deserve that price. I feel like if there is a brand that is putting in a lot of research and is really creating a very unique product, then maybe a more expensive, higher price tag is justifiable. But sometimes there are these high end brands that create the most basic skincare, and then they expect you to pay like 2,000 for a face wash, 3,000 for a moisturizer, 5,000 for a serum. And I'm just like, do you think I'm stupid? Do you think I'm stupid? Like, obviously not you guys, I'm talking about brands. Like, do you think all of us are stupid? No, you can easily get simple products with like super simple ingredients at the drugstore. Like, why should I pay 2,000, 3,000, even 5,000 for the most basic skincare? No, I'm not going to. I will not do that, and you will not do that, because you will learn and you will not do that. Moving on next. This is the last one, and this one again, I feel like it's more common abroad, but maybe our brands that are available in India have started seeing that international brands are doing it, and they're now trying to do the same thing here in India, and that is creating an illusion when it comes to products. And to give an example of this is an eyeshadow palette. Okay, they will have two, three, maybe like colorful eyeshadows placed in a way that it looks like the palette is colorful, but it's not. And it's actually filled with like maybe like 7 neutral shades and like 3 colorful shades, and the colorful shades are placed in such a way that it makes the palette look like it's a colorful palette, but it's actually like just another neutral palette. And again, I have my thoughts on neutral palettes, and even though I absolutely love neutral eyeshadows, it's like there are only so many neutral eyeshadows that you can actually use. Otherwise, you're just having like repeat shades. So when brands basically try to like trick you and fool you and like create an illusion of something that the product is not, uh, it offends me just a little bit, just a little bit. So yeah, those were I think five of the beauty, like five tricks that beauty brands use to fool us, which I am not a big fan of, and I'm going to make sure that I don't ever do these mistakes. I sometimes talk about some of these things on my Instagram stories as well. So if you are a part of Instagram fan, you have probably seen it on my Instagram stories, and if you are not, definitely make sure that you go ahead, check out my Instagram. I'm going to leave it in the description box down below. I share a lot of content there as well that probably does not ever come to YouTube. So yeah, if you are not following me on Instagram yet, make sure that you go and do that. And again, if you're not subscribed already, please do go click that red button somewhere under this video and subscribe. And yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Until next time, bye bye.